We are so back. Going live. I still have a delay. I don't know if I fix it. I added a little bit more of I added a little bit more of a delay for the audio because it's coming beforehand, so should be better, I hope. It's fine anyways. So yesterday I had a little bit of free time on my hand, and basically the website is almost there. Let me show you. So we're gonna browser sync, which I do not like. It's very slow. And we tailwind this bad boy. Shut the fuck up, Chromium. Alright, as for now, this is kinda small. Yeah, as for now, the about page is done, but I believe my picture have a lot of space. I did not make them say very, what is the word? They're not equal in the in the forms. So one thing I'm gonna do is later I'm gonna have to grab these pictures and go in Photopea, shade them in similar fashion, and make the canvas one correct measure, which I would use him as a reference because he's the only one that has hands spread on the sides, meaning he is the one that takes more width. So I'm gonna standardize the height, standardize the width, so that I can make the pictures behave the same way. Because I like how they're on sides, but there's this, I can't control the space around them. That's not amazing. As for discography, honestly, this page is not that hard. Actually, I forgot that I need that I need to add the buttons over here by album, etc., etc. So we'll do that. And this picture, this was harder than it looked because this picture's way bigger than it looks. No, this picture actually quite chunky, and there's this cool idea of writing over the mist. So I tried to so I had to do a little bit of absolute and some simple trick to make it work. But before any of that, let's go and first of all, let's commit all of this. Very well. So let's work on the discography. By the way, I used the tool for the, what's it called? For the 5 icon, which is part of their album. I mean, better than nothing. I don't know if they have another logo. I believe this is their logo. So that's kind of neater. Therefore, in this directory, as step 1, take a look how it looks. We don't need any more DMD stuff, so I'm gonna swiftly removing this. I think this is not needed because it's now vertical, it's now horizontal. All of this shit was for the stuff. Flex row is not needed. Okay, looking fine. I'm gonna have to make them a little bit smaller. But in general, it's looking okay. Let's give it a little bit of margin top. And make them so half, third, fourth, let's say. How did I make the bottom one? This guy is all thirds and all fifths. Yeah, that would work. Thirds. Each after brackets. It's a fifth, fifth. And one fifth. Interesting. We have the same problem here. No. Well, thank you very much. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on here. How about we try to make it like height full, let's say. Or shall I say half height? Made a bit confused. I don't want to start get pissed off at buttons at 6 o'clock in the morning. Come on, man. Now my instinct is to take it out later, but I cannot, for the love of me, let this go. So this thing's called shadow, so shadow not behind. Checked. Nicht ja. Oh, Jesus. Box shadow. No, it's not tilted. What's the word when it's translated to the right? It's translated. What if I just make them smaller? It was already 4, so let's make it 5. So it thinks that my stuff starts here. Good. I have to start to use the void registry. Yeah, it looks solid. Let's make the round a little bit bigger. Does 3 XL exist? Yeah. There we go. So I'm not quite sure about all of this bullshit, but here's the one thing. Do I even need change it? Okay, looks solid. One thing since I'm already here, I would want to add some brightness to my picture. So this section, the door, I added some brightness and some contrast. Let's add that to the picture. Yes, the cover. Okay, 200 maybe a little bit much. Just wanted a little bit of contrast. There we go. Looks amazing. Okay. Good enough for me. Ciao. Now about this part. Yeah. So, besides it being way too wide, I might try some washed up color like purpley. Perhaps I can do the border purpley. This. But okay, first thing that I don't like, which I'm gonna go and correct quite fast. The picture gets way too small if I not put it on top. So I'm gonna flip it when... Actually, I'm gonna just flip it over it very quickly. This should be my section 2. Okay, good. And obviously it should flip when we're... as per usual, I'm guessing that I think I want a LG. And same thing, justify center, but only at LG. I got it backwards. Like, am I on drugs today? Can I just think what I type? Yeah. Yes. That's about it. Good. I mean, disturbs me still somehow. Because this shit is way too long. Yeah, I probably should just keep it all. Let's keep it a call every time. Maybe make the image full. When we're vertical. Feels better. Now for these guys should be. I think that's okay that at LG it's not full, but I want it to be full when it's smaller than that. So one thing I personally started to be to work with, I want all my MD to be. I want to go from big to small. So everything that's MD should be on the left, and getting down to the last one. Which is now they are. Oh, they are full. Yep, this guy needs to be bigger. So about this shit. Uh, okay, I see why it's not full. Text wrap. How do I wrap it up? This guy. Text wrap. Now, if my HTML is not that bad, this should be applied to everything downwards, right? Yes, I was wrong. I'm thinking about a table. I think I'm reinventing the tables. So the head, the body. Guess I don't need a head. I'm gonna say I just can remove the head, right? Wait, I meant I said table. I meant grid box. Flex git. If number equals sides columns. So let's say I'm doing the same thing but with so this would be a grid calls, and we make them 2 with a gap of 2. Shall we say something like this? Basically, I don't need anything of these sorts. Yeah, this doesn't solve shit. Hey, we tried. I'm gonna just gap it into the void like 5. The problem is the gap doesn't do what I want it to do. Working directory, port proxy, index, single, HTTPS, open course. You know, it's kinda cute that I always get hate for my hate for HTML always renewed. Okay, full is way too much. Yes, and like a 3/4 is kinda good. Nope. This stuff just sucks balls. Yeah, well, the solution was quite easy. Now, besides having to add my button, the only thing that bothers me very much. Well, it's tolerable. You know what? I say it's tolerable. So let's add the button and get the fuck out of this project. Honestly, all the HTML makes me makes me very, how do I say it differently, that violently angry, because it makes me actually violently angry. I cannot get the behind the idea of doing so much HTML and CSS. I know that that's what people want. All web apps, but to develop web apps, it's way worse. And by the way, it's not only about uh, should I say, it's not only about the front end. It's just that apps. I think that web apps in general are very boring, and I am extremely disappointed that my current project is a web app. Well, disappointed. I should say I regret starting my project as now. I don't know. I probably won't start a web project for a long time after this one. Hey yo, where you downloaded? Good. put it in images and call it save.png. Oops, my bad. Save button. And yeah, I regret. I'm happy that next month is there's the advent of code, so I can finally get some funnier problems on my back. Then in January, once we're done with that, I'm gonna try to run down that project. Let's say like that. Let's say I get to 50 hours. I'm gonna then pause it, do something fun, and maybe come back. I probably went way too hard, way too dank on my HTML and CSS. Probably was not needed to go that hard. That may burned me out more than anything else. Good. Yeah, the full one is a little bit too big, so I'm gonna say that's a good shit. I think we're basically to the arrival. I have to understand how do I actually use this form. And besides that, everything is deal. Yeah, there's also the picture business. I have to fix my stuff. So there's a lot of small bullshit, which I don't want to do. But tell you what, As for the project, as for the web project I was doing before, the cooking up, let's just take a deep breath and do it. And then life would be a little bit better because I done a project. So, excuse me as I take some water because I need it. And I'm gonna come back and finish up 100% of this. So, watered up, locked in. Actually, forgot about giving it some of that purple energy. Good shit. Now, let's take a look at the development kit. So this guy, titles and the message. If you have question or concern, please feel free to reach out. Yeah. Oh, so I don't know, or whatever. I'm not taking a look at what he does with his CSS and everything because I don't care. But oh, so you can href this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them to see what do we put here in the contacts. Maybe we remove most of the stuff. I don't see anything special, so probably I'm gonna mark it up as test it in prod. Test it on the actual web. But now that we know, let's just do that shit. So ACRF. Basically, you can. This is an interesting stuff. You can tell it to just sync you there. So let's copy it in the plus registry. Put it over here. which would mean that response becomes a link and the G at that. Where's I href this shit? Son of a bitch. 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the Instagram link, which, let's be honest, have to stop being that lazy. This might be a boomer moment. I don't know how to share this. Like, genuinely don't know how to. There you go. Share to my Telegram as a saved message. So let's. I'm gonna put a quick. In case I get way too deep into the project, I'm gonna put a reminder for me to cut up and go to work. So copy my link and fix this shit. I believe that this is their name on Instagram. Good. So it gets where I want it to be. And that's the bound. Which means that this guy, yeah, should be opening. Maybe give them a little bit of space to breathe. So a gap of 2. Looks good. And let's give that hover text file at 500. So everything that's a link, because why not? I think it's sweet. I like when my stuff it's a little bit more clear what are we doing. Just a tiny bit that this is something that's clickable. Okay. So this shit goes also down here. Telephone and mail. Now, one thing I dislike about Vim is there's not a good way to globally search and replace. But I mean a good way, like, hold up a second. Like when I say a good way, I know there's lots of Vim guys who just go around and say stupid shit like, well, yeah, you take this stupid as you do this. There's a command that you can search and replace globally, but I want something like this, like some good way to search and replace. See, you're gonna be like, hey, so you're gonna have like 500 plugins every time, so that your experience is great. But for search and replace, there is no such plugin. Workspace search and replace NeoVim plugin. Give me a plugin. Just give me something that will do that shit for me. How to search and replace in the whole project. Honestly, I'm a, so it's a Shido. Exit command in each valid entry in a quick list. It works like something like see first, see next. When the current file can't be abandoned. Wait. I understand shit. Search and replace all files. Nailed it. So it's Shido dot %s stuff to replace. Let's give it a try. So I'm gonna grab this, right? And place it over here. Okay. And already it's uncomfortable. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? So I'm grabbing all of this shit, right? Now I was led to believe that I'm going to sudo %sign s, and the s is this stuff. then this, and finally G. I'm guessing that this won't work, because it won't. Is there a plugin? Spectre. Hey, I'm willing to try. Well, except it doesn't work. Let's make it a little bit easier, right? Let's do it one at a time. Made GGO. Fuck. It fucked up. So let's say we only get the first one. Right? Only the main. GGO s dot get this boy dot get this stuff dot g. Is it GGO? GDO. Well, that didn't work. So I'm going to take also a bathroom break and be right back. I'm gonna give me a couple of minutes to see if I can figure this out. Let's say this string, like email gmail.com, right? Mail at gmail.com. So we have a couple of these. Oh, by the way, should pull my dot files. Okay, but by the way, live review is still on my files. Fuck live review. So I blown up my stuff. I hate when Win does this. When Git does this. So one thing, let's fix my lady here. Let's fuck off live preview. All right. Good, so I can't see it anymore. But I also want to git rem minor ref. There's a way to remove the cached. Yep, this one. Mm, got him. Okay, so now our panel is a little bit better. I like it more. I can finally see what's going on over here, so that's good. In the meantime, let's. What were we doing here? Yeah, the search and replace stuff. Right. Actually, back to this problem. Now, for today, I'm gonna forfeit it for today, but I have to find a solution eventually. But Spectre looks good though. Spectre looks nice. Let's give it a try. Okay. And my plugins. So spec.lua. What? Anime Spectre.lua. Now, do I have already a leader? No, good. Which means leader, capital S, leader, capital S. God damn it. It's not up. Over layout, god damn it. There it is. Okay. Do I write? Nope. Regex, different syntax. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, bro, but what's the source? Where do I... How do I actually run this? Like, how do you map this? So, toggle search, update. Open file, next, previous, repeat last search. Set to replace. Use aux to replace. TRS. So it's replaced by said. Doesn't feel replaced. Is it here? Change, repeat, input, replace all. Letter R. See, this is the shit that doesn't work. So the main two worked, which is better than nothing, 100%. But see, it's not a nice experience. It's not like, damn, I wish to have this experience. By the way, it doesn't even find it. So there's some bullshit that blocks it. I'm guessing this plus, no? Because it's a plus. And you have to deal with regexes. This ain't it, chief. This simply isn't it. Oh yeah, and then this low, by the way, is the minus the problem, right? Because probably this has some meaning into the fuck. I can't use you, I can't use dick. So everything about my navigation is gone. So this plugin is the only thing that worked, and it's absolute balls. What's that? Index, contacts. Index, contact, discography, and about. Okay. Yeah, this simply ain't it. This is just not what you would this is not what you would want. But on the other hand, this means another project that I can add, search and replace in. Yeah. That's a good plugin to have. Now, after a 15 minutes of useless tangent, which was this shit, we are completely ready to take a look further. So this page looks finished. Let's take a look at every href and see if it's correct. This is the website, it's detached, this is all the icons. Yeah, I don't know what's about this social media display. Like, Firefox, you good? My keyboard. Okay, no, it's my Firefox. Okay, that's new. Oh, it's weird to be on there after the 8. Tonight, tonight, today, this morning, I'm gonna stream up until, okay, you have to say like 9, some of the area. Oh, by the way, all of these hellos are instantly to be run over. And how did what was this about? So name, email, now phone number, text. Very well. And let's take a look at we're saying social media display. The title property of media metadata interface returns a set of titles of the media to be played. Meta image. Okay, basic metadata. Actually, let's read this thing top to bottom. Every day get better. Every day get a little bit more documentation in my blood. Make it stream. The Open Graph protocol enables any web page to become a rich object in a social graph. I don't know what a social graph is. For instance, this is used on Facebook to allow any web page to have the same functionality as any other object on Facebook. When many different technologies and schemas exist, it could be combined together. There isn't a single technology which provides enough information to richly represent any web page within the social graph. The Open Graph protocol builds on existing technologies and gives developers one thing to implement. Developer simplicity is key goal, blah. To turn your web page into a graph object, you need to add basic metadata to your page. Base the initial version of the protocol RDFA, which means that you replace additional meta tags in the head of your web project. The four required properties for every page are title, the title of your object that should appear within the graph, the rock. So say detached band. The type, your object, video, movie. Depending on the type of your object, properties may also require image. An image URL which would represent your object within the graph. Yeah, the image stuff. What is the image, let's say here? So that's an image from the band. Okie dokie. And URL, the canonical URL of your object that will be used permanent. Okay, so the canonical, it would be definitely the touch.it. Well, I'm saying .it as now, but secure URL. Yeah, one thing that I don't know if my boy here, how does he load images actually? All right. So the canonical URL of your object, as an of your object. So this is my yeah, it is the page, but the specific page. So I'm guessing that would be instant contacts. Right. As an example, the following is the Open Graph Protocol markup for the optional metadata. The following properties are any object genuinely unique. Open Graph Protocol. What? Sale? What? Optimize your share content provides a better user experience. Why? So let's get on Reddit, let's say. This this GIF is hilarious. One thing that people don't appreciate enough because you can't if you're not a programmer is we have a good sense of humor. Because programmers usually are kind of an ignorant bunch. So we have, or autistic, or how you want to call it, we have a lot of good humor. Tell you what, I'm going to when I can do this. Son of a bitch. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna insert this everywhere. Just gonna do it. And then gonna have some trial, see if it does anything good. If it does nothing, fine. Didn't lose too much time. So all right. So let's take a look at my refs. Now this everything here is fine. Everything's working good. This is my index, which is good. Get their Instagram here. Good, good, good. I was looking about stuff like that. Meaning, then in my contacts, there's an Instagram. Yep. Okay, so I have the Prime shortcut. It's a pretty neat one because it allows you to... I fucked it up. But if you remember to do it, it allows you to void everything so that... good. It allows you to void everything so that I voided the yank of your paste so that I don't override my current buffer. Again, let's take a look at more refs. So this is buttons. These are good. I'm gonna say that the refs over here are fine. How about the refs over here? Yeah, redirects to YouTube. This is good. The buy album, I don't know where to get that. Perhaps from the Instagram there is something that tells you about that. Shut up. Help, renew Spotify. Need intention. Social media, video by Yusuf. Credits. Yeah, guys, don't know. Where? There's a Spotify. I saw Spotify here. Wait. I have the Spotify application. Okay. Thought so. So easy stuff. Getting to the Spotify. Getting to the YouTube. I don't know where to buy the album. This is good. Let's do the same stuff over the Yank internal quotes. There's a Spotify over here. Oh. Not good news for me. Actually, don't I just say dash full and it makes me no problems? Hopefully, please. Yeah, thought so. Didn't I tell you I hate HTML and CSS? I mean, I know this is my problem. I know this is my skill issue, but I just hate it. I can't. Can't. And I won't. 6 down. This is a okay. Looking good. Everything's looking fine now. So this page is up and running and linked. I don't know why I did not link them at first time. I'm guessing always bites in the butt. Be that lazy. So discography, YouTube. This is the YouTube, so that's fine. This is the by album, so it's a where. And this is the Spotify. Correct. Good. Well, if I dare to say so, we are done. So the I think that I have some to-dos around. Oh yeah, no wait. We are not done. I still have to fix the pictures. So each and every picture should be big as needed. Make them in WebPs so they're lighter. So I'm going to start, well, let's take a look at my to-dos. To test this on the actual website. Yeah. Do I even need this? Yes. And my contacts, my about. These pictures are as like this. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the pictures. I would like for them to be not as. I would like for also this to be over. So let's save it as a PTSD. Good shit. Let's open my picture. From my downloads, there's going to be some. Is there picture all together somewhere? There they are. So open it up. First off, the canvas should be lower. Okay, somehow like besides canvas with drag and drop Photoshop. Crop tool. You delete smart arrange animator fringe image size transform edit fill stroke free transform crop. Son of a bitch. I think I mentioned I hate designing. Thank you, Julian. Also, it's here crop. There we go. That stuff. Okay, good. File, Export as PNG. Well, actually, export as WebP. That's way less heavy. Save. It's white. I feel like I had this problem again. Which means now, I don't know what this is like that. Which is now, this can be half screen. Good. Maybe even less, honestly. There you go. It's like 40%. 5/12. Yeah, what's up with this picture? It's getting bigger the more stuff I say. The less width I say. My tailwind crash. Son of a bitch. Why do you crash? This looks about fine. Looks good to me. And also now I can have some control on how distant these are. And I can replicate it over and over again, because at this point, if I blur this out, and I Nautilus drag and drop this, same exact picture. Son of a bitch, I lost it. What is this bitch? 84876 148. So new project 876 1480. Let's go. No file. So we were saying it's 7876 by 148. 148. 148. Good. So let's duplicate the layer. Transform this guy. Give him some stuff. Get out the brush. Not a lot of development going on. Not a lot of happiness either. So we now move. I believe the second guy is Tiziano. Yes. So Tiziano 2.8. Now that's Tiziano 2.8. And my lovely class is going to be obviously the 40%. Not gonna lie, it's already nicer. So round 3, this one should be Valerio. How do I select this? Can I copy, by the way? I don't know if I can copy that. Actually, I don't even need to. Yeah, I need to get this guy out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Export it as a web page. Save it up. And move out, which should be Valerio to that web pie. Sweet. Gotta say, it's not a work that I enjoy, but it's a work that's worth it. Well, that's a problem. This is not something that I accounted for. Mm. Nope. Now, would someone notice if I were to do something that stupid? Like, say, put a little bit more of this. Actually, let's invert it like that. Brother, I want to move the one behind it. Not the one above. What's the deal? Crop image, Photoshop. Resize image without stretching. I swear, there's got to be a way. Eh, let's say it works. And let's merge these layers. Fabulous. Now, file export as WebPy. Height and width are looking good. Now, as per usual, this should always be the big screen resolution. So LG, and then maybe we would want like half the screen. You know, fuck it, the full screen. Sure, why not? 9/12. Good enough. Here we go. So W5 12s should be LG W5 12s and 9/12s. Everyone looking sexy. The only thing I would like to fix, maybe. Well, I'm gonna fix the text when I have the actual amount of stuff. And that's one. By the way, my web piece should be looking as general way lighter. That should definitely help the page. The shit are these so huge. We're gonna compress them down. Also, talking about sides, that work should be done. But there's the little bit of the final stuff. Let's maybe clean this up as my last task, and tomorrow I'm gonna basically say it's done. We're almost there. This weekend, Saturday, if well, when everything is handed to me, I'm gonna finish it up. Gonna put it as finished and start working as tomorrow on the advent of code. It's a little bit early to start, but Rust is also a hard language, so I'm gonna have to use that time. So let's remove valerio.png and move Valerio. Tiziano.png. Move Valerio su Valerio. About it. Move Tiziano. Tiziano. Tiziano without the zoom. Federico.p2 Federico.web p, remove Federico.ng, move Riccardo 3 to Riccardo 3 webp, Tiziano, Valerio, cloud, or logo, small cloud. So my cloud, remove any backup. We are good. Yeah. So actually, let's remember this. Let's fix this. 13 down, 13 down. Yeah, no, I have to go to work. Everything is loading. Good. So for today, this was kind of productive. Here's my images. Add them up. Stage everything. Very well. Well, thanks for listening. I hope the delay today is better. Used to be way worse at the beginning. I gonna take Saturday to fix it up until the end. And I will see you tomorrow, but this time we will look at Advent of Code. Starting tomorrow, I don't know if I stream, but starting from Rust. So